So as I mentioned, I am going to be chatting for the whole time in lieu of Steph chatting because she has lost her voice. And I'm going to try to keep this to 20 minutes. Let's see how we can go. So good evening officially. Thank you everybody for joining Steph and myself tonight. We are so thrilled to share two exceptional international investment opportunities we have carefully selected for our Canadian investors that are here. Come on, there we go. So tonight we're going to take you from the innovative skylines of Dubai to the pristine beaches of Saint Maarten. We're going to explore how these two unique markets can really enhance yours and your client's investment portfolio. So let us start with Dubai. This is literally one of the world's most dynamic real estate markets. I'm so excited to talk about Dubai. They offer Canadian investors several compelling advantages in today's market. So first, there's the tax efficiency. And I think we've all heard about this. Well, obviously, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not an accountant. And, you can speak to your accountant about what the CRA requires. But Dubai itself has no local tax on rental income or capital gains. And what we're seeing in the market there is short-term rental yields that are running between 8 to 12%, which I know all of you on this call right now know that is much higher than what we're typically seeing in our Canadian markets. The property registration system there is transparent, and there is a very robust legal framework that protects foreign investors. That was something really important to Steph and I when we were looking at international properties. Now, Dubai itself offers world-class infrastructure, and they've got direct flights from major Canadian cities. They've got an automated metro system, and they've got premium amenities in the emirate itself. Plus, the property investment that you're going to make opens doors to their residency visas. So you invest around about $545 American for a 10-year. That's the golden visa for your family, or just starting at $205, and we've done this in US dollars for a 2-year renewable visa. So we have partnered specifically with DAMAC Properties. They are one of Dubai's leading, if not the leading, luxury developer. And what sets DAMAC apart is their impressive portfolio of brand collaborations. Now, you guys know me, I've been in the pre-con space for 20 years. So for me to say something like that, I mean it. They've partnered with prestigious names like Versace, Fendi, Trump International. I know they've got Cavalli out there as well. And they've even created unique projects with Bugatti and Lamborghini. So that's pretty interesting stuff. Now, Dubai, as I mentioned, does offer world-class infrastructure. And you can pop in the chat if you've been there, and you can agree with me if you have, because I think that you will. Now, what makes this particularly exciting for Steph and I is the accessibility. And people's jaw literally drops on the floor when I say this, but the investment opportunities with DAMAC will start in the low 200s. That's USD. So plus, they also offer a comprehensive fly-in program. So 2 nights, 3 days to tour their developments. They have everything set up and ready to go to bring you in so that you can get an excellent feel for what's going on. A deposit, of course, is required to secure that opportunity. If you choose to go ahead and purchase with DAMAC, they will pay for that 3-day, 2-night. If you choose not to, then your deposit is refundable minus the cost of the trip. And if that's something that you're interested in, obviously we can discuss that individually. Now let's really shift over to a very completely different but equally exciting opportunity in Saint Maarten. The tourism numbers here are very compelling. In 2023, the island welcomed just under 400,000 stay-over visitors, and that's a 24% increase from pre-pandemic levels. And looking ahead to 2024, they're projecting about 1.7 million cruise visitors. And what I found really beautiful, if you've been following my journey, you know that Costa Rica is a love of mine, but Saint Maarten has 342 days of sunshine each year, so super cool. Now, here's what makes the market particularly interesting is that there's currently only 2 5-star hotels on the entire island. And the hotel inventory is still just at 50% of pre-Hurricane Irma levels. So something really to consider when you're looking at this island as a whole. It is set to become a major cruise departure port, which also includes the Ritz-Carlton Yacht Collection, which that's a very beautiful and luxurious yacht collection if you've ever checked that out. The infrastructure for tourism there is exceptional. They've got 37 pristine beaches. We've got modern marina facilities, high-end shopping districts, and of course, international standard medical facilities. The island itself, if you say Saint Martin to yourself, to your clients, you know that this is a luxury destination, and the numbers that they are getting per night prove that that is absolutely the case. And of course, the hotel or the airport there, the international airport, is Princess Juliana. It is a major Caribbean hub, and that makes it easily accessible for North American travelers. So let me show the development that we have chosen to partner with. This is Vie L'Ven. It's a pre-construction opportunity. The development itself is 280 total units. You've got 205 hotel condo suites and 75 luxury residences. We're currently right now working with the hotel suites. For my Ontario realtors, you'll know this name, but the developer is All Tree Developments. They are a very respected Canadian development company. They're based in Toronto. It's founded by Zev Mendelbaum. You'll probably know that name. His family has been 70 plus years in real estate development. The amenities at this beautiful spot are exceptional. So you've got 3 pools, boat access. It has its own individual dock. We've got signature restaurants, including one by Michelin star chef Alain Ducasse. Beachfront water sports. There's a world-class thermal spa, 24-hour concierge, of course, an event space, fitness center, and a conservation area. Now, the investment structure is particularly compelling. It's 77% interest on deposits. Imagine it was 70. 7% interest on deposits during construction, 7% fixed return for 3 years post-opening. So you are guaranteed that 7%. You get 2 weeks annual personal usage, and they are projecting a 60% total return over construction plus 5 years. We've got several collections available of this suite starting at $1,034,000 USD. Let me move on here. I think I've covered everything. I just wanted to show you a little bit more of some of the beautiful amenities that they are offering. Now, just so you know, that $1,034,000 USD does start with a 1-bedroom, 670 square feet inside, 100 square feet outside of absolute pure luxury. At the end of this Zoom, I will be sending out the brochures for both of the projects that we've touched on, so you'll have that in your email. And let's just talk really quickly about what next steps look like, and then we'll get to a Q&A. I have done so good. This is 10 minutes. So for Dubai, I'm going to suggest that you book a one-on-one meeting with Steph or myself, and we can discuss specific units and opportunities. It's a little bit different in Dubai. I have, as I mentioned, we've got a pre-construction development there, which is starting in the 300s Canadian. And then I also have inventory that is available. As I mentioned, DAMAC is the largest builder in Dubai, and they have delivered over 40,000 units themselves. And they have about 33,000 kind of up and coming or in inventory. So really is depending on what you or your clients are looking for. So we really want to encourage a discovery call so that we can see what it is you're looking for, where you will best fit. They also have a fractional program where starting at 2,000 AED, so 2,000 dirhams, that you can start investing in, and that goes up by $100. So recently, here's an example. I had a client come to me and said, I've got 80,000 Canadian dollars in the bank. I want to invest in Dubai. Unfortunately, that's all he has, with no potential to get a mortgage at this point. He's not a Canadian. He's not a permanent resident. So that's just not a possibility. So the fractional is really incredible for him. So he can still make a return on his money, build up that portfolio, and then be able to purchase something, you know, if he's looking for more of a condo apartment, something like that. So in our meeting, we can discuss what works best for your clients, what the payment plans are, what the financing options are too. And then same idea for Vie L'Ven is I would recommend scheduling an appointment with Steph and myself. We'll go over the floor plans, what the investment structure looks like. It is a little bit different. You deposit on the land, then you deposit on the actual unit. It's not too crazy, but it's just not something that we're typically used to. And we'll take you through the step-by-step in terms of what is required for both. So I've got our information on screen. Please feel free to screenshot that. I think that is the fastest I have ever gone through, just very high level information. We promised you that this would be really quick. I am going to open up the floor. You are welcome to, I don't know if there's anything in the chat. I'm going to take a look. But what I am going to do is I'm going to stop the recording, and then I'll just, because it's just a few of us, let's just open up the floor. If you have any questions, any experiences, anything like that, I would love to hear about it.